Hi my friends, welcome to Stories with Torie today. Let's review our sign language. So everybody get your fingers out. Remember what this one is? Hello, lamp, mistake, fish, yarn, and can you guess with my little scary spooky hello what this week's holiday is? I hope you know it. It's Halloween. How fun that this is Halloween story time, because I love Halloween books. They are very fun. Happy Halloween, kind of go right here. This kind of means happy, like it's just lifting your spirits. You're just happy. Halloween is like you're putting on and off a mask. Happy Halloween. And trick or treat is also a fun sign. So put one finger up like someone's standing, and you're going to play a trick on them. So this is trick, and this is treat or candy. So trick or treat, and happy Halloween. We're going to read a few books today because, like I said, I love Halloween books. And this is one of my family's favorites Halloween books. And it is a very hairy, scary story by Rick Walton and illustrated by David Clark. The clock struck 8. Sarah said, "Oh no, I should have been an hour ago." "No problem," Ann said. "Just call your dad." But Sarah said, "No, he's gonna be mad. If I run home and sneak up to bed, Dad won't know I was here instead." Do you think that sounds like a great idea? So out Ann's door and into the night, Sarah ran to the street, where she turned right. She stopped and stared into the black and thought, well, maybe I should go back. But as she turned, she saw beside her a very hairy, scary spider! Sarah turned and ran in fright, but when she spied an awful spider right in her face, oh no, what's that? But a very hairy, scary bat! She yelled and raced up on the street, but when she looked down at her feet, she saw a stripe, and in her heart shrunk. It's a very hairy, scary skunk! Run, feet, run! I'm too alone. I should have used the telephone. No, I can still go home, she thought. I'll sneak inside and not get caught. But at the corner, what was there but a very hairy, scary bear? Sarah shrieked and spun around, up a lane with a bound. Oh no, what's blocking her escape but a very hairy, scary ape? She turned back the way she come. Her legs were jelly, her heart a drum. But there ahead, something terrifying. A very hairy, scary lion! She ran fast. Was it following her? Would it soon be swallowing her? Sarah raced left and right, running through the night. Until, oh no, this could be bad. It's a very hairy, scary Dad! Sarah shouted, Sarah sang, into her father's arms she sprang. "I'm sorry," she said, "I was wrong. I stayed at Ann's house much too long." Her dad carried her as she hugged tight through the very hairy, scary night. Don't you love that book? That is truly one of my family's favorite books. We read it every single Halloween. The next book we're going to read is a very fun book called Creepy Carrots. Have you ever been scared of carrots before? Oh, if you haven't, this is a good, silly book. It is written by Aaron Reynolds and pictures by Peter Brown. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Hopper Field was the best. Fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots. Until they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack, and he heard it, the soft, sinister tunk-tunk-tunk-tunk of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, there they were. Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picked up his toothbrush off the floor, and went to bed quickly. The next morning, he approached Crack and Hopper Field very slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Phew, creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, Mom! Mom! Jasper screamed, creepy carrots in the shed! His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots, not even the regular kind. There are no such thing as creepy carrots, Mom said, shaking her head. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it, breathing, terrible carrot breathing. And there, on the wall, creepy carrots! He shouted, Dad! Dad! His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. Just a bad dream, son, his dad said, shaking his head. Now go to sleep. That wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Crack and Hopper Field. As the sun finally set across Crack and Hopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Crack and Hopper Field cheered! Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into that carrot patch ever again. Don't you love that? I love it when books kind of have a cool little twist on the end. Because we thought the creepy carrots were the creepy ones. But it turns out Jasper kind of was the creepy one, right? The last book we're going to read is Annie Was Warned. This is written and illustrated by Jarrett J. Krozenska. Not for sure how to pronounce that last name, but we gave it a good try. On Halloween night, Annie sneaked out to the creepy old Montgomery mansion. Annie's parents told her not to go. It's got bats, they warned. Bats don't scare me, Annie said. Annie's big sister said she should stay away. It's full of creepy spiders, she cautioned. I like spiders, Annie smiled. Annie's friend James nodded. That place is haunted, all right, he said with a shudder. Then he grinned. I dare you to go. Would you go if someone dared you? I wouldn't. Maybe you would, though. Annie was warned. But Annie wasn't scared. She stole down the quiet street. The moon was shining. The wind was howling. The tall trees swayed in the breeze. But Annie wasn't afraid of anything. After all, she was born on Halloween night. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw something black fly by. Was it a bat? But there was only a cat licking its paws. Annie turned the corner and crept across the churchyard. Something tickled the back of her neck. Was it a spider? Annie spun around. It was just leaves falling from the tree. The mansion loomed large in the night. Annie thought she heard whispers. Was it haunted? Annie took a deep breath and began to climb the stairs. Keep out. Danger. Don't go any further. Stay away. Scram. Shoo. I'm warning you, whatever you do, do not open this door. Or else. Do you think we should open the door? Surprise! Happy birthday, Annie. It was the best scare she ever had. Kind of fun, huh? Okay. On to our wonders of the week. Again, if you would like to join the school and also wonder things, this is my email, torie.cutler@besd.net. If you have any questions or wonders, you are more than welcome to email me, and we will answer your wonders along with the school. So to our wonders, some kids wondered, since last week we did all the biggest animals, of course, they wanted to know what the littlest animals are, and they're so adorably cute. The first one is, I wonder, what is the smallest horse in the world? And yes, these are all full grown of what I'm about to show you. Her name is Thumbelina, which is so appropriate. Thumbelina is only 17 inches tall. And like we talked about last week, they don't measure on top of her head, they measure to her back, kind of where her shoulders are. So literally, that's as tall Thumbelina is. I could hold her in my hands, right? And kind of shh, 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 shh. And they're so cute. So that's the smallest horse in the world. The smallest donkey is only 1 inch smaller than Thumbelina, and her name is Odie. Odie or Audie, I'm not for sure. She is 16 inches. Teeny tiny adorableness. The smallest dog is Miracle Millie, and no joke, this is literally how tall she is. From my finger to where my hand is. Right there. That is a tiny, tiny dog. And she says she almost weighs 1 pound. The smallest cat in the world is 2.75 inches. And yes, she is smaller than Millie. And I think its name is Tinker Toy, which is so cute, right? Just that little. I mean, seriously, that's how big this cat is. That is a teeny tiny adorable cat. The smallest hamster is crazy. It's about 1.5 inches tall, maybe 2. So really kind of right in between there. That's how tall it is. That is just the smallest thing. I would love it, but I wouldn't love it because I think I would lose it. Like 1.5 inches tall, that's kind of crazy. Well, I hope you are on board the reading train with the rest of us, and I hope you are having a fun time reading. If you guys want to say anything about reading or say a cool book, again, email me. Okay, I hope you guys are having fun. Have fun reading.